Chapter 116, The Level of the Martial Arts Family, Woo-woo. Dad, I was beaten up. I wanted to buy a house but Fong Fong refused to sell it. I said a few more words but he beat me up because he was a little stronger than me. A friend of mine was beaten up and hospitalized. Zhang Yin was so angry that she called her father. Her father was a dark power level figure and had reached the dark power level for more than 10 years. Are you okay, daughter? Who is the other party? Zhang Yin's father Zhang Wanxiong hurriedly asked. He was in his 40s when he had a daughter like Zhang Yin. He loved her very much and cultivated Zhang Yin's willful and capricious personality. Zhang Yin said, Dad, I'm in Leishan County now. There are no powerful martial arts families here, right? The other party's house is here, so the strength of the family should not be very good. By the way, Dad, I found that the spiritual energy here is 20% higher. Is there any treasure here? Will his strength improve faster if he gets the treasure? Zhang Wanxiong knew Leishan County. The strength of the Zhao family in Leishan County is good, but it is only strong in business. In terms of martial arts, the Zhang family as a martial arts family must be much stronger than the Zhao family. Daughter, are you sure that the spiritual energy on that side is 20% higher? Yes, that's why I want to buy a house here. I didn't expect the other party to be so unreasonable. Dad, you must come and teach him a lesson. Where are you? Dad will bring people over. Zhang Wanxiong said in a deep voice. He knew his daughter well. It might be that Zhang Yin took the initiative to cause trouble, but he always protected his shortcomings. In addition, there might be treasures here, so he went over first. Dad, I'm at the central hospital here. Come over quickly, woo-woo, Zhang Yin cried out, and Zhang Wanxiong hurriedly comforted her and promised to go over immediately. After hanging up the phone, Zhang Yin wiped away her tears. If that bastard doesn't have a backer, he must have reached the dark power level by luck. I may be able to reach the dark power level when I get the treasure. Zhang Yin thought to herself. Calling the other 2 dark power level strongmen in the family, Zhang Wanxiong and his team set off quickly. After reaching the highway, Zhang Wanxiong and his team speed soared to more than 200. Zhang Wanxiong didn't worry about tickets and points deductions at all. Brother, don't worry. We can get there in 2 hours. One of the dark energy level strong men said. He is Zhang Wanxiong's younger brother Zhang Wanhao. The Zhang family actually has another Huajing level strongman, who is their father, who is already over 80 years old. They haven't told their father about this for the time being. Yeah. Zhang Wanxiong nodded slightly. What's the situation with the third brother? You two are so affectionate here, and you called me over to abuse the dog. Yi Fei arrived first. City Z is only more than an hour's drive away. Do you feel the difference? Xiao Fen smiled. Yi Fei looked around. Of course I feel it. The spiritual energy here seems to be higher than ordinary places. Did you buy this villa for the third brother? I saved Zhao Zongxiang's father, and he gave it to me. Xiao Fen said. Yi Fei nodded. This villa is good. Although it is in the county town, for a warrior, the value of this villa must not be less than 50 million. Third brother, you asked me to come here to practice. The spiritual energy is only 10% or 20% higher. It is very good to practice here for a long time. There is not much meaning in practicing here for a short time. Xiao Fen said, do you know about the Zhang family, a martial arts family? Yi Fei nodded. The Zhang family is a martial arts family in S province. It is just a martial arts family with relatively ordinary strength. There is only one master of Huajin level in the family. Why are you talking about the Zhang family? Xiao Fen told Yi Fei what happened before. Yi Fei said coldly, she broke into your house privately and wanted to buy it for 10 million. She deserves to be beaten. Don't worry, third brother, I will ask my grandfather to warn the Zhang family. The Zhang family is just a third-rate martial arts family. The gap in strength between us family is quite large. At this time, Su Yue brought out 2 cups of tea from the kitchen. Thanks, sister-in-law. Yi Fei said. Su Yue blushed. Seniors, you guys chat, I'll go upstairs to play on the computer. Xiao Fen nodded. Su Yue left, and Xiao Fen asked, second brother, Your Yi family should be a first-class martial arts family, right? How are the levels of martial arts families divided? Yi Fei said, people without Huajin level are simply not in the mainstream and cannot be considered a martial arts family. If there are more than 5 Huajin level people, it is a second-rate martial arts family. If there is a person at the postnatal level, as long as there is one, it is a second-rate martial arts family. 5 or more postnatal level people are first-rate martial arts families. Xiao Fen nodded. In this way, the Yi family should have more than 5 postnatal level people. Not to mention 1,000 years ago, even if it was a few hundred years ago, such strength was very ordinary, but now that spiritual energy is scarce, the postnatal level is already a top powerhouse. Second brother, come with me. Xiao Fen took Yi Fei to the second floor and into the master bedroom. Yi Fei has the strength of the dark energy level. He noticed something unusual and showed suspicion in his eyes. Second brother, do you know about the spirit cave? Xiao Fen smiled. Yi Fei's eyes widened. I know about the spirit cave. A spirit cave was discovered in Europe some time ago. The spiritual energy in the place where the spirit cave is located is 4 or 5 times that of ordinary places. In order to fight for that spirit cave, the 2 major forces there fought and killed hundreds of people, including a postnatal level strongman. Xiao Fen secretly smacked his lips. So many people died in the fight for the spirit cave. What are they practicing over there? Xiao Fen asked. Yi Fei said, they practice natural magic. The power of wind can make the speed faster, and the power of gold can make the defense stronger and the destructive power stronger. In essence, they all use the power of heaven and earth. Third brother, you are talking about the spirit cave. Xiao Fen chuckled and said, this place is a spirit cave, but I have arranged a formation here to gather the spiritual energy. You should be able to sense it a little. Yi Fei's eyes widened. This is really a spirit cave. You must keep this secret strictly. We should have spiritual caves in our country, but none of them have been exposed so far. It is very tempting to expose them here. Yi Fei took a deep breath and warned seriously. Xiao Fen smiled and said, I'm just telling you. Ye Wei is just an ordinary person and she doesn't know this secret. For the time being, the spiritual energy here is not enough for 2 people to practice, but you will definitely have a share after the spiritual energy increases. Xiao Fen knew that Yi Fei would know about the spiritual cave sooner or later. Now he is hiding it from him. When Yi Fei knows this in the future, Xiao Fen is worried that he will have a grudge in his heart. In addition, Xiao Fen knows that it is not a big problem to tell Yi Fan. He still trusts Yi Fei. How many times is the spiritual energy here of Lao Sen than that of normal places? Yi Fei asked curiously. Xiao Fen said, it is 4 or 5 times when the spirit gathering array is not used. It can reach dozens of times after the spirit gathering array is used, but the concentration of spiritual energy will be reduced when practicing and absorbing it. After accumulating for half a month, you can only practice for 2 days. Yi Fei was extremely shocked. No wonder you quickly reached the dark power level, third brother. Xiao Fen muttered in his heart. His strength quickly reached the dark power level not because of this reason. Moreover, he is not in the initial stage of dark power now, but has reached the full dark power. Third brother, I will definitely keep it a secret. Don't tell anyone else about this news. It will be a disaster if it gets out. Yi Fei said seriously, our country is not that chaotic, but you must not underestimate the attraction of such a spirit cave to the major martial arts families. Seeking 5-star praise, midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 117. The Zhang family is here. Xiao Fen nodded slightly. The importance of the spirit cave was much stronger than he expected. He would have to pay more attention to it in the future. When I reach the level of Huajin, I will set up a more powerful formation here. By then, even a person at the level of Anjin will not be able to find anything unusual in the master bedroom. Xiao Fen thought to himself. In another half a month, he will be able to reach the level of Huajin. A stronger spirit gathering formation will have a better effect, and the spiritual energy here will be more sufficient. At that time, he will spend more time here to practice and make himself stronger as soon as possible. Third brother, I won't call Grandpa yet. It's best if this matter doesn't alarm Grandpa. Most of my family members are fine, but if some people know that you have a spirit cave, it's hard to say. When the family is big, there are all kinds of birds. Yi Fei thought for a while and said. His original plan was to find his grandfather directly to put pressure on the Zhang family. Xiaofan actually has a spirit cave here, so the plan has to be changed. It's better for no one from his family to come. Xiaofan nodded. Yi Fei coughed lightly. If the Zhang family really comes, tell your sister-in-law not to go downstairs. I'm afraid that I can't suppress the Zhang family by talking nicely. Don't scare your sister-in-law. Xiaofan said with a smile, if the Zhang family comes, do you want to show your top-notch style? Afraid that Ye Wei and Lu Xueyan will say it. Speaking of brothers for 3 years, he really hasn't seen this side of Yi Fei. Yi Fei usually gives outsiders the feeling of being aloof, but it's different when he's with them. Beep. At this time, a huge car horn sounded. Xiaofan and the others walked to the window. Several cars had arrived outside the villa, including Zhang Yin and their car. Yi Fei snorted coldly. They came so fast, I'm afraid they were speeding all the way. The Zhang family is nothing in the whole country, but they are rampant in small places. Old 3, go and tell your sister-in-law. Xiaofan nodded slightly. He went to the next room and talked to Su Yewei. Although Su Yewei was worried, she nodded obediently. Even if she went downstairs, she couldn't help, and Xiaofan and the others might have to distract themselves to protect her. Soon Xiaofan and the others went downstairs. The gate of the villa slowly opened, and Zhang Wanxiong and the others drove directly into the villa. You bastard, you dare to hit me, let's see what you can do now. Zhang Yin got out of the car and said angrily. Xiaofan beat her in front of her younger brother, which made her lose face and hold a grudge in her heart. Boy, did you hit my daughter? You even asked for help, but I'm afraid that the two of you are not enough for us to fight. Zhang Wanxiong said coldly, and the 3 dark power-level characters also got out of the car. Yi Fei laughed strangely and said, the young master is not at home and broke into the house. He wants to buy someone else's villa worth tens of millions with 10 million. The old man came to the door without knowing right or wrong. You Zhang family is awesome. Let me see how powerful you are today. Who are you? Zhang Wanxiong looked at Yi Fei coldly. Yi Fei said coldly, listen carefully, I am a member of the Yi family, Yi Xingyuan is my grandfather, you Zhang family are so bold, dare to bully my brother. Zhang Wanxiong's face changed drastically. Their Zhang family is only a third-rate martial arts family, while the Yi family is a first-rate martial arts family. They only have one person at the Huajin level, while the Yi family has several people at the Hotian level. Their strength is completely different. Our Yi family is much stronger than your Zhang family. I usually keep a low profile, but your Zhang family is amazing. You are not strong but you have a bad temper. At this point, Yi Fei looked at Xiaofan, third brother, I will tell Grandpa to abolish the cultivation of all the people in their Zhang family, and someone will naturally deal with them later. Zhang Wanxiong and the others were horrified. If their cultivation was abolished, the people they had provoked before would definitely come to them. Without martial arts cultivation, they simply could not deal with all kinds of enemies. Yi. Young Master Yi, it's all a misunderstanding. Let's go now. Zhang Wanxiong said hurriedly. Yi Fei cursed, misunderstanding. I misunderstood your mother. You beat up the young and the old came to your door. Why don't you take a piss and look at yourself to see what you are? Go back and buy a coffin. You'll die. Without your cultivation, I want to see how long you can live. Zhang Wanxiong knelt on the ground with a plop, and Zhang Wanhao and the others also knelt down quickly. If the Yi family really took action, they would be finished. Young Master Yi, we didn't recognize the great men. All the mistakes are our fault. Zhang Wanxiong said and slapped himself hard. He did not doubt that Yi Fei was lying. The consequences of lying like this would be very serious. As long as the Yi family knew, Yi Fei would most likely have his cultivation abolished. The family would be implicated. Young Master Yi, calm down. Zhang Wanhao and the others also slapped themselves in the face. Zhang Yin stared blankly. Her father and his men were so frightened that they knelt on the ground. Yi Fei pointed at Zhang Yin and said, if you want me to calm down, you must first destroy her cultivation. She provoked my brothers and dared to ask my family to come for revenge. She is so bold. Zhang Yin came back to her senses and screamed, no, you can't destroy my cultivation. Dad, get up. Why should we be afraid of him? Dad, you are definitely stronger than him. Zhang Wanxiong didn't tell Zhang Yin too much. She didn't know what kind of strength the Yi family had. She was used to being lawless because of her family background. Yi Fei said coldly, destroy her cultivation and slap her 50 times. Let her little brothers do the slapping. 5 people will slap her 10 times each. I will give you 10 seconds to consider. If you don't agree after 10 seconds, I guarantee that all of you will definitely have your cultivation destroyed. Zhang Wanxiong and his men were sweating on their foreheads. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Zhang Wanxiong stood up and said in a deep voice, Young Master Yi, I'll do as you say. Zhang Yin looked at her approaching father in fear. Dad, don't listen to him. He must be trying to scare us. He may not have a powerful backer at all. Zhang Yin said in horror. Zhang Wanxiong felt bitter. If Yi Fei was a fake, he would at most scare them away. Daughter, don't blame Dad. Zhang Wanxiong said and grabbed Zhang Yin's wrist in an instant. His internal energy quickly invaded Zhang Yin's body, and soon the internal energy reached the dantian. Zhang Wanxiong's eyes showed a complex color, and his internal energy quickly destroyed Zhang Yin's dantian. Ah! Zhang Yin screamed as her dantian was destroyed. And the meridians? Yi Fei said coldly. Zhang Wanxiong gritted his teeth and destroyed many meridians in Zhang Yin's body. Her cultivation was completely abolished, and it would be almost impossible for her to practice in the future. Puff! Zhang Yin spat out a mouthful of blood. Young Master Yi, I did as you said, you let us go. Zhang Wanxiong gritted his teeth and said. Yi Fei said coldly, what did I just say? They have to slap her 50 times. Line up one by one. Those who slap less forcefully don't count. Xiaofen glanced at Yi Fei. Yi Fei was quite ruthless. Zhang Yin and her brothers slapped her several times each. They will definitely go their separate ways in the future. Zhang Yin might even retaliate against them. Then it will be a dog-eat-dog situation. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 118 Yi Fei's dandy time, young Master Yi, don't go too far. Zhang Wanxiong said with an ugly face. After 50 slaps, Zhang Yin's face must be swollen. Yi Fei looked at Zhang Wanxiong, too much. Is it too much for you Zhang family to come here to trouble my brother? You didn't say anything, but I forgot one thing. You called them here, you slap each of them 20 times. Zhang Wanxiong and his men clenched their fists. But they dared to be angry but dared not speak. There was a huge gap in strength, and it was too easy for the Yi family to target their Zhang family. They were the ones who caused it first, so what if the Yi family abolished their cultivation? I'll give you 10 minutes to finish it. If you don't finish it, go back and wait. If your Zhang family doesn't fall, I will take your surname. Yi Fei said coldly. Zhang Wanxiong took a deep breath, and he looked at Zhang Yin's brothers. You guys do it, our Zhang family won't cause you trouble because of this. Several people looked at each other, and no one dared to go first. They knew Zhang Yin's temper, and they were panicked even if Zhang Wanxiong said so. You should do it if I tell you to. Immediately. You, do it. Zhang Wanxiong said sternly, and he pointed at one of them. The one who was pointed at came to Zhang Yin tremblingly, and Zhang Yin stared at him fiercely. I'm sorry, Sister Zhang Yin. After saying that, the young man in front of Zhang Yin slapped her, but he only used a little force. Get out of the way. I'm setting an example for you. Yi Fei came in front of Zhang Yin, raised his hand and slapped her hard. Just follow this standard, and those below this standard don't count. Yi Fei snorted. The young man in front of Zhang Yin had a bitter face. He felt that he would never have a good life in the future after being slapped so hard. With Zhang Yin's temper, she would definitely retaliate. The young man in front of Zhang Yin hesitated and didn't dare to do it. Zhang Wanxiong said sternly, hit. Yi Fei had already made a harsh statement. If the beating didn't finish in 10 minutes, their Zhang family would definitely be in trouble. Sister Zhang Yin, I'm sorry. Pa. The young man in front of Zhang Yin gritted his teeth and slapped her hard. After 10 slaps, Zhang Yin's face was swollen. The second young man came to Zhang Yin. After 50 slaps, Zhang Yin's face was swollen a lot, and 2 of her teeth were loosened. Pa, pa. Zhang Wanxiong slapped Zhang Wanhao and the others 20 times, and he slapped them hard. Old third, do you have anything to add? If you have any requests, just ask them. If they don't agree, you will die. Yi Fei looked at Xiao Fan and said. Xiao Fan said in a calm voice, the son is not educated, it is the father's fault. Others have been punished, but he has not. Break one of his legs. Let the 5 of them do it. Zhang Wanxiong's face became very ugly. Zhang Yin's 5 younger brothers were also frightened. Slapping Zhang Yin is likely to be revenged, and breaking Zhang Wanxiong's legs again, they feel that the probability of the Zhang family taking it out on them is as high as 100%. You are right, third brother. If a son does not teach his father, his son will suffer. But breaking one leg is not good, it is not symmetrical. Just break both legs, and let the 2 helpers he found break the other leg. Yi Fei said with a smile. Zhang Wanxiong gritted his teeth and said, Young Master Yi, do you have to be so ruthless? Yi Fei's face turned cold. Who do you think your Zhang family is? Do you deserve this young master to give you leeway? Do it obediently, otherwise your cultivation will definitely be ruined. This young master will give you 5 minutes. Xiaofan chuckled and said, you should have weapons in the car, hurry up and do it. Zhang Wanxiong's face was dark. After 2 minutes, he uttered 4 words, do it. A broken leg can be healed in 2 or 3 months of rest. If the cultivation is ruined, their entire Zhang family will be finished. Zhang Wanxiong is still clear about which is easier. Zhang Yin's brothers took baseball bats from the car. Hit. Zhang Wanxiong lay on the ground and gritted his teeth. Bang. Bang. Zhang Yin's brothers took turns hitting Zhang Wanxiong's left leg with a stick, but they didn't dare to use too much force. After 5 hits, Zhang Wanxiong's leg bone was not broken. Xiaofan smiled and said, second brother and the others are good. In order to make him suffer more, they didn't break his leg after 5 hits. Are they trying to please you? Yes, it's not bad. Yi Fei nodded. The faces of the 5 people changed. They naturally didn't have such an idea. But the question is, what will Zhang Wanxiong and the others think at that time? Didn't you eat? Use force. Zhang Wanxiong said sternly. Bang. The stronger one among them hit Zhang Wanxiong hard with a stick. Zhang Wanxiong did not use his internal energy to resist, and the stick successfully broke his leg. Bang. Zhang Wanhao and the others stepped forward, and they attacked with dark faces. Soon Zhang Wanxiong's other leg was also broken. The severe pain made Zhang Wanxiong completely unable to concentrate on mobilizing his internal energy. Xiaofan used his mental power and silently tore the nerves in Zhang Wanxiong's leg. A broken leg bone can be restored in 2 or 3 months, but a broken nerve will take longer to recover even if it is connected, and the possibility of full recovery is also very low. If you Zhang family provoke us again, you know the consequences. Go away. Yi Fei snorted. Zhang Wanhao and his men lifted Zhang Wanxiong into the car, and Zhang Yin also got into the car they drove over. Soon Zhang Wanxiong and his men left. Young Master Yi, we will be your younger brothers in the future. Zhang Yin's 5 younger brothers did not leave immediately. They looked at Yi Fei expectantly. If Yi Fei could accept them as his younger brothers, that would be the best result. Zhang Yin and his men would not dare to target them in the future, and they would have a stronger backing in the future. Accept you as younger brothers. Trash like you are not qualified. Go away. Yi Fei said disdainfully. He was too lazy to target them again. There was no need for that. After slapping Zhang Yin and breaking Zhang Wanxiong's leg, the Zhang family would most likely take it out on them. There was a reason. Zhang Wanxiong could say that they led Zhang Yin astray. Soon the 5 men also drove away. They were all terrified. They were not beaten, but it would be more uncomfortable than Zhang Wanxiong who was beaten. The Zhang family might kill them. Second brother, you are quite good when you are arrogant. Xiaofan looked at Yi Fei and said with a smile. Yi Fei curled his lips, I am a civilized person, but they must use uncivilized methods. I can only satisfy them. They just deserve to be punished. The third brother and his friends should not dare to mess around. I'll go back first and not disturb you and your sister-in-law. Xiaofan said, you are here, have a meal here before leaving. Yi Fei shook his head. Isn't that a chance for you to abuse your dog? I'm leaving. I have to go back and review well. If I hang up at the end of the semester, I won't be able to go out for the whole summer vacation. Soon Yi Fei also left. Shadow in the distance looked solemn. He saw the situation here with a telescope from a kilometer away. He knew Zhang Wanxiong. Zhang Wanxiong and his friends came to cause trouble, but the result was like this. What is the identity of Xiaofan's roommate? Shadow thought to himself. Shadow knew the background of Xiaofan's 3 roommates Shen-Chen, but he didn't know the background of Yi Fei and Kong Su. I need to tell the boss about this. Shadow thought to himself. The Zhang family is a martial arts family after all, but Zhang Wanxiong was willing to be beaten. Ding! Xiaofan received a message from the hacker master. Shadow is not far from you, in the tall building to the east, about 1,200 meters. The message was set by Su Yowei to be sent at a fixed time. She was right in front of Xiaofan. Thank you, master. Xiaofan replied. Since Shadow was not far from here, he might have seen what happened just now. Xiaofan arrived outside the villa and waved to the east. Huh. Shadow's face changed. He saw Xiaofan waving at him through the telescope. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 119 Sixth Master's killing order. Shadow's face was grim. There was no one else near the villa. Xiaofan must have waved at him. Yi Fei just left. Did he come to my side? Shadow quickly evacuated. He naturally did not go to the villa where Xiaofan was. This was within Xiaofan's expectations. He just deliberately alarmed Shadow and drove him away to prevent him from continuing to stare at this place. Master, Shadow just saw something. He is very likely to report it to Yushorin, and Yushorin is very likely to contact the forces behind him. Xiaofan sent a message to the hacker master, but he did not get a reply immediately. Yowei, I have to practice next. See if there is anything else needed in the room. When you think it through, we will buy it together. Xiaofan said to Su Yowei. A lot of spiritual energy has been gathered in the formation he arranged. Yeah. Su Yowei nodded. She also had something to do at the moment. Soon Xiaofan and the others returned to their bedrooms. Start. Xiaofan used the formation, and the spiritual energy gathered by the spirit gathering formation was immediately released and filled the entire room. The concentration of spiritual energy in the room increased by 30 or 40 times. The dragon energy in Xiaofan's body quickly became active. In places with abundant spiritual energy, the dragon energy cultivated by the 9-turn true dragon art is like a fish in water. In places with thin spiritual energy, the dragon energy in his body is also lazy. Xiaofan's eyes showed surprise. As he practiced, he felt a trace of special power entering his body. This is spatial power. Xiaofan was surprised. It turned out that he didn't get the spatial power, and he didn't even notice the existence of this power, or he didn't attract such power into his body at all. My goodness, spatial power is difficult to cultivate. The most important problem is that it is difficult to absorb spatial power. Spatial node cultivation actually has such an effect. Xiaofan thought to himself. If you want to release a powerful spatial power, first you need to have a strong mental power, which is the foundation. Second, the spatial power also needs to be very strong. It is much easier to improve the basic mental power. It is more than 10 times more difficult to improve the spatial power. Practicing in such a place, the 9-turn true dragon art is faster, and the spatial power is also faster, which is comfortable. When my spatial power is stronger, maybe I can make the spiritual energy flow faster. Xiaofan thought to himself. At present, his spatial power is still very weak, and it is not possible to make the spiritual energy flow faster. Shadow left the rooftop, got on his motorcycle and quickly left for more than 10 kilometers. Shadow heaved a sigh of relief when he was sure that no one was following him. Zhang Wanxiong was so afraid of Yi Fei. If Yi Fei chased him, Shadow probably wouldn't be able to beat him. Sister Jiang Wen, I have important information to report to the boss. Shadow contacted Jiang Wen. He didn't have Yushorin's number in his phone. He was out on the move, if something happened it wouldn't be so easy to implicate you, Shuren. Do you want to report to the boss in person or by phone? By phone. Shadow said. He still suspected that he had been targeted. In this case, if he went to find you, Shuren, it would be like leading the enemy back. Xiaofan actually waved at him. Shadow felt something was wrong. Okay. Jiangwen arrived at Yushuren's office. Shadow, what's the matter? Yushuren said in a deep voice. If there was nothing important, Shadow would not contact him directly. Ingzi said, Boss, Zhang Wanhao of the Zhang family just brought people to cause trouble for Xiaofan. Xiaofan's roommate Yifei was here, and Zhang Wanhao and his people knelt down to Xiaofan and his people. Zhang Wanhao's leg was broken by their own people. Also, Xiaofan actually waved at the place where I was hiding. I think I was exposed. Yushuren was silent for a while and said, Ingzi, I'll give you a vacation. You can rest for a few days and travel around the country to make sure no one is following you again. Okay, boss. Shadow hung up the phone. Yushuren said, Jiangwen, haven't we contacted the killer we found before these days? Yes, boss. Yushuren frowned secretly. He knew that Zhang Wanxiong was a strongman at the level of dark energy, and the Zhang family also had people at the level of transformation energy. He actually knelt down to others. He was also forced to let his own people break his legs. What is Yifei's origin? Yushuren thought that the first killer might have died. Yifei might have been protected by masters, and the killer was found and received a box lunch directly. Jiangwen, ask someone to check the morgues of major hospitals, focusing on hospitals that are relatively close to D University, to see if there are any unidentified bodies recently. Yushuren thought for a while and said, Okay, boss. Jiangwen nodded, and she quickly left the room. Yifei. Isn't he from the Yi family? Yushuren looked solemn. Of course he knew something about the martial arts Yi family. That is a first-class martial arts family. There are so many people with the surname Yi. Yifei used to be very low-key, and his information was also concealed. Yushuren didn't know Yifei's specific identity before. Beep. After thinking for a while, Yushuren called Sixth Master. Sixth Master has an important situation to tell you. I suspect that Xiaofan's roommate Yifei may be from the Yi family. Zhang Wanxiong is like a grandson in front of him. Yushuren said. At Xiaofan's villa, Suyuwei was monitoring the conversation. At the same time, she acted quickly to see if she could locate Sixth Master when Yushuren and the others were talking. Someone from the Yi family. Sixth Master's face changed slightly on the other end of the phone. If Yifei is from the Yi family, could he have known about the Xiao family's skills? If Xiaofan himself didn't know, the possibility that Yifei knew should be quite small. But in this kind of thing, it's better to be safe than sorry. Yushuren, kill him within 3 days. Frame him on the Zhang family. No matter what method you use, even if you do it yourself, he must die within 3 days. Sixth Master said in a deep voice. If Xiaofan is killed at this time, the police's primary suspect must be the Zhang family. Yes, Sixth Master. Yushuren said with a chill in his heart. Sixth Master, I have almost finished my pills. When can you give me 2 more pills? Yushuren said. Get things done first, and I will give you pills later. Sixth Master hung up the phone. Yushuren took a deep breath. He had to kill Xiaofan quickly. He needed pills. The pills given by Sixth Master and others can make him practice faster. On the other hand, pills are highly addictive. He will feel very uncomfortable if he does not take them for a period of time. He may even feel miserable if he does not take them for a long time. Will the forces behind Yushuren give him pills? Suyuwei's eyes lit up. This is good news. It is possible to find the forces behind the scenes. Ding. Xiaofan received a message, but he was practicing and did not read the message. In the evening, Xiaofan paused his practice. Killing people within 3 days, trying to blame my death on the Zhang family. Xiaofan saw the message. His eyes flashed. The forces behind Yushuren seemed a little anxious. When they are anxious, they are easy to reveal their true colors. This is not bad news for him. Xiaofan smelled the fragrance when he went downstairs. Su Yue bought vegetables and cooked in the kitchen. Looking at Su Yue busy in the kitchen, Xiao Fan showed a gentle smile on his face. Since his parents passed away, the concept of home has disappeared in his mind. Su Yue gave him the feeling of home again. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 120, Strange Giant Stone. Boss, I found out, someone drove to the hospital closest to D University to ask for help some time ago, but died before he even entered the emergency room. The deceased is a foreigner, and it is very likely that he was the first killer hired. Jiang Wen went to Yushuren's office to report. Yushuren narrowed his eyes, and as he expected, the first killer was dead. What's the cause of death? Cerebral hemorrhage without any external injuries. Yushuren said, can you check the surveillance before he came to the hospital to see where he had been and what kind of people he had contacted before his death? Jiang Wen said, boss, do you suspect that he was killed? The hospital's identification results ruled out homicide. Go check the surveillance. It doesn't matter if you spend a little more money. Also, you increase the reward for Xiao Fan to $3 million, but there is a requirement that he must die within 3 days, otherwise he will not get a penny. The highest can be $5 million. Yushuren said in a deep voice. It is a luxury to offer a reward of $5 million to kill someone, but Yushuren is not convenient to do it himself. He knows that the police are now keeping a close eye on him 24 hours a day. Okay, boss. Jiang Wen nodded. She was a little panicked. The time was shortened to 3 days. If Xiao Fan didn't die within 3 days, would Yushuren find out that she was playing tricks? Yushuren waved his hand. Jiang Wen left quickly. Half an hour later, she arrived at her base and logged into the computer here. Jiang Wen stared at the computer screen in a daze. Of course, it was impossible to really offer a reward of $5 million to kill Xiao Fan. She didn't have that much money in her account now, and the people from the 9th Security Bureau would not let her do that. Suddenly, a dialog box popped up on the computer screen in front of Jiang Wen. As long as Jiang Wen arrived at this location, Su Yue would be reminded. Jiang Wen, you will get the disguised information soon. The message popped up in the dialog box. Jiang Wen hurriedly said, boss, Xiao Fan will definitely not die within 3 days without the assassin. Yushuren is likely to suspect me. What should I do then? It's normal for the assassin's mission to fail. Yushuren may not suspect you. Even if he does, you can log into the dark web account to show him. He can see all the relevant information and he can't tell. Su Yue replied. Jiang Wen breathed a sigh of relief. Boss, you have to keep an eye on him in secret. Su Yue said, someone from the power behind Yushuren may send him pills in the near future. See if you have a chance to take a picture of him with a micro camera or something. Okay. Jiang Wen also wanted to make meritorious service quickly. If she made great meritorious service, she would be sentenced to life imprisonment at most. Otherwise, she knew that she would not be able to escape the death penalty for the things she helped Yushuren do. Ding! Jiang Wen soon received some messages. It contained screenshots of the bounty, chat records with the other party and other information. Of course, these were all forged by Su Yue. Huh. Jiang Wen breathed a sigh of relief. With these things, Yushuren should not be very suspicious of her. After all, she and Yushuren were in the same boat, and the consequences of her betrayal were also serious. Xiao Fan and Su Yue returned to school early the next morning. Su Yue was only in her sophomore year and her courses were quite tight. She was free for the first 2 days, which were Saturdays and Sundays. Dear, you are finally back. Come and hug me. Xiao Fan returned to the dormitory, and Chen Chen said in a funny way. Get lost. Xiao Fan said unhappily. Third brother, let's go to the movies as a group in a few days. We have to support the domestically produced conscientious animation. I'll buy the movie tickets. The eldest brother Kong Su said. He is as strong as a bull, but he actually likes animation and likes to attend comic exhibitions. Xiao Fan seriously suspects that his motives for attending comic exhibitions are not pure. Didn't the eldest brother say last time that he would never watch domestic animation again? Xiao Fan said. Kong Su laughed and said, that's because he was hurt last time. The deeper the love, the more severe the criticism. Judging from the trailer, this movie is really extraordinary. After that, Kong Su quickly clicked on a video. Familiar music sounded. Xiaofen raised his eyebrows. Isn't this the movie his grandfather passed down to him? He leaned in and watched the video again. There were more than 100,000 comments under the video, and the number of likes on the video was hundreds of thousands. Shen Qin said, "Boss, I think you will be disappointed again. Maybe all the wonderful shots are in the trailer. The money spent on the special effects of a half-minute trailer may be the same as the money spent on the special effects of a half-hour feature film." Kong Su said, "This special effect is really too strong. Even if the special effects of the feature film are only one-third of this, it is still very good. The special effects of this trailer beat foreign blockbusters. For the sake of this trailer, this movie has to be supported." Xiaofen grabbed the mouse and looked through the comments. The majority of people were criticizing. The top one was written by an analyst. According to him, special effects of this level, even if the feature film only reaches half of the level, will cost at least $150 million. Who in China would spend this money on special effects? Third brother, will you be free by then? This movie will be released in 5 days. That day is Saturday. Do you think you can ask your sister-in-law to invite LV Shuayan as well? Kong Su said with a chuckle. Xiaofen glanced at Kong Su and said, "I wonder why you are so kind to invite us to watch a movie. I will talk to Yue, but I don't know if LV Shuayan will come." Although he had seen the movie before, he also wanted to go to the cinema to watch it. The effect should be better on a big screen. And he also wanted to hear the audience's feedback. Whether this movie can sell well or not is related to whether he can make a lot of money in the future. Ruili, Yunnan. Many of Tang Zitian and his friends were surrounding a giant rough stone. The length of this rough stone was 3 or 4 meters, the thickness and width were 2 or 3 meters, and it weighed dozens of tons. It took a lot of effort from Myanmar to transport this rough stone. It looks good. But at this price, if you lose the bet, you will lose your pants. 500 million is really too expensive, and this is just the reserve price. The people around were talking. Many of them are very powerful, but even if they bid for a rough stone with a starting price of 500 million yuan at the reserve price, they will still face considerable risks. "Brother Tang, you are the most powerful among us. Do you want to take this rough stone?" someone asked Tang Zitian. Tang Zitian said with some doubts, "If such a rough stone is not put on the jade public auction next year, what's the point of shipping it to us now?" The people around him pondered. This is indeed a problem. The Burmese jade public auction is held in March every year. Now it is July. Although the market here is also large enough, the public auction can attract more powerful buyers. "Boss Tang, do you think there may be something wrong with this rough stone?" someone asked. Tang Zitian shook his head. "I didn't say that. Before the rough stone is cut out, who can know what it looks like inside? It's just that this matter is a bit strange. 500 million is not a small amount. When the time comes, everyone should be careful when bidding. This rough stone is auctioned in the form of a blind bid. Those who want to participate in the auction can write their own bids, and the one with the highest bid will get it. Of course, it cannot be lower than the reserve price. Mr. Xiao, we have a large rough stone here. The reserve price is 500 million. Do you have time to come and take a look?" Tang Zitian called Xiaofen. 500 million. Xiaofen was surprised. The price of a rough stone worth tens of millions was already very high. He had never seen a rough stone worth several hundred million. "Boss Tang, such a rough stone is being auctioned in really at this time?" Xiaofen quickly asked with some confusion. He now knows a little about the rough stone. Tang Zitian said, "Mr. Xiao, I also think this matter is a bit strange. If you don't come, I probably won't participate in the auction of this rough stone." Xiaofen thought for a while and said, "I'll go and take a look." "When is the auction?" "Tomorrow at noon. 3 days of bidding period." Tang Zitian said. "Please give a 5-star review, midline horizontal ellipsis."